All right. Let it happen. Hi, guys.
Hello.
All right, so let's start this thing off with a nice, fun little piece.
Okay.
The funnest piece, of course. Tell us how you met and the first date.
Brilee, would you like to take this one?
Yep, I can do it. Okay, so me and Tanner met in our 10th grade math class. He kind of pretended to be dumb, and he always needed help from me and some of the other cute girls in the class. And he tried to show off. He'd do like push-ups and all these things.
I don't know why I did those.
And I didn't really find it attractive at first. So we were just kind of friends, and I kind of, I didn't give him a lot of attention.
Dang it.
And then we stopped talking, and then we reconnected our senior year when we were both single.
Ready to mingle.
And then Tanner asked me to go on a date with him over Snapchat, and then
So our first date, I ended up picking her up, and we went to Waffle Love. During that, as we enter in and we go to sit down, Brilee ends up knocking over a plant that was sitting on the table.
yeah.
Oh man, it was so funny. It was like awkward silence for a little bit, and then we both just started laughing, and that was probably the first. I mean, it was like the first time like I felt like maybe this will be this date will actually go very well, just because we both just laughed and played it off really well. After that, we ended up going to the Crazy Corn Maze. Had a good time there. I ended up holding her hand there for the first time. On the first date,
You have to share.
I know. The way I was very smooth. The way I did it was I got a piece of corn off a corn stalk, and I said, "Hey Brilee, can you hold this for me really quick?" So she goes, she's thinking it's the corn. She's like, "Oh yeah, of course." And as she was to grab the corn, I dropped the corn and hold her hand.
Yeah.
And she didn't let go.
She didn't pull back.
She didn't pull back. So I think it worked.
Yep.
And I think probably the best part of the date is afterwards. I ended up lifting her into the car, carrying her to the car,
Swept me right off my feet.
Okay.
And then we went to your house and hot tubbed.
Yep.
And we had to drive Taryn home, and the whole time he was like saying how we were meant to be and all these.
He was
crazy
asking us to
things.
hold hands in the car and stuff too.
It was really funny.
So at one point in time, Brilee, I remember you telling me something about not really thinking Tanner was going to be somebody you'd want to date at one point. Tell me about that. What changed your mind?
Well, so I had gotten out of a relationship, and I was like, I'm just gonna go on dates. And then Tanner was one of the guys that asked me out. And at first I was like, no. I was like, had a little thing with a coworker. I was like, I'm not gonna go out with Tanner. And then I was like, I owe it to myself to go out. And then we went out, and we just hit it off right away.
It was meant to be a double date.
Yeah, and it
The
ended
first
up being
date.
just us, which was what I was nervous about. But then it went good, so it didn't matter.
Okay. Glad I could change your mind.
Yeah.
So since then, what's been your most awkward date?
Probably.
Our most
Sweethearts.
awkward date was probably Sweethearts.
So tell me about Sweethearts.
And the reason that Sweethearts was awkward was because we were, after the dance, we were invited to one of my ballroom team friends' house to hot tub. And while we were there, Brilee got super lightheaded in
We
the
were
hot
in the
tub.
hot tub for like probably close to 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I was starting to get kind of sick, so I just pulled up to the edge, just had my feet in, but I was still really sick. We'd only been dating a couple months, so I felt bad being like, I'm sick, I want to go home. So I tried to tough it out. And
As
then-
she did, she just gets up without saying anything and just falls onto the grass. Just like collapses.
I started trying to walk to the restroom because I thought I was going to throw up, and then on the way there I fell over.
Yeah, and she freaked everybody out because she's like, she didn't say anything. We're like, what the heck? She just fell over.
Yeah, it was really
And
awkward.
then we ended up just sitting in the friend's bathroom for a while. It was like 1 a.m. too, and so the mom had to come in, get woken up and help her out.
Yeah, it was very dramatic.
Very dramatic. We all know Brilee's dramatic. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Briley's dramatic. There you
Yeah.
go.
But yes, that was probably our most awkward date.
All right, and then building on that, then tell us about your first kiss.
Yes, I think it's better if he says.
Was Tanner just as smooth in the first kiss as he was with the
No,
hand
he
holding?
wasn't.
No, he was
Oh,
not as smooth.
All right.
Okay, I
You
guess
can
I'll
go
share.
for it.
We were hanging out in I was in my room, and Brilee ended up sneaking over to our house. It was really late at night.
Well, so Tanner told me to sneak through the basement window.
The basement window across on the rock
Across from
side.
Trina's.
So you're saying I have video of this recorded,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Nice.
That's the funny thing. You probably saw
You
it.
probably saw it. We
But
talked
I walk
about it.
into the gym, into
the
your
gym,
gym,
right.
and Trina's in the hall going into the bathroom. So I ran into Trina.
They make eye contact and see each
I
other.
was like,
Trina didn't say
hey,
anything.
I'm here to see Tanner. Anyways, we end up hanging out,
Okay.
and we're hanging out in Tanner's room. And then, like, we were getting close to, like, you know, when you're making the eye contact and, like, you know you want to kiss each other. Well, Tanner gets up and leaves.
I get up to
It's too
leave.
uncomfortable.
Just gets up and leaves.
Okay, but I had to get up to leave because I smelled my own breath and it stank. So I got up to leave to brush my teeth, and then I came back and kissed her.
Yeah, and then he came back and we kissed.
But
Okay. You gotta tell me how the kiss went.
I mean,
As far as kisses go, it was
we have a picture, not of the kiss, but of that night. But I don't remember what the kiss was like. It was probably really good if I
It
stayed.
was good. We kissed for a while.
It was a
So say the
makeout.
first kiss is always like the most important.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It was definitely a makeout kiss, but it was not a.
Make out kiss.
Yeah, it was not
Yeah,
a short
it was
kiss.
the night of Halloween.
Night of Halloween. Oh, it was
Oh.
October 31st.
Yeah.
Halloween night.
hmm
Okay.
2021.
I just remember it was good. That was all I remember.
Yes, it was. I wish I could tell you the experience, but I was too busy thinking about brushing my teeth. So.
Be a little self-conscious, is what you're saying.
Yes.
All right. So since that time, tell me once about your funnest date.
Ooh.
One really fun,
I
exciting
know
date.
this one.
Okay, go
I think
for
our prom date was our
that
funnest
was really
date.
fun.
Okay. What'd you do on prom?
So on prom date, we ended up going to the butterfly biosphere in Thanksgiving Point. We got to see some butterflies. One blue butterfly landed on my nose, which is kind of cute.
Okay. No pictures?
Actually, we do have a picture of it.
Oh, sweet.
So we went to the butterfly biosphere, and then where did we go to dinner?
We just went to one of our friends'
Oh,
house.
yeah,
and
Lainey's
had
house?
a homemade dinner. No, it's Trevor's. Trevor.
I don't remember that.
And Luke Monson.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. So we went to a friend's house for dinner, and then we took some pictures at like this West Jordan park. Really, probably the most iconic pictures of our relationship.
Yeah.
It's both of our
Okay.
wallpapers.
Nice.
And went to the prom and we danced and it was really fun. Did we have an after party?
For prom. Yeah, well, that's when we did karaoke.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, it definitely was our funnest date because we did karaoke on the after party and we did like all the people did like a sea shanty, if you know what that is.
Okay.
We just all did it was just very fun.
It was really fun.
I think because at that time we just had a really good group of friends that we were able to do this stuff with, so that definitely helped the date become more fun.
Yeah. My favorite date of us alone had to be when we went axe throwing.
Yes.
That was really fun.
Axe
And
throw.
alone
Yeah.
date we did axe throwing.
Sweet.
We did it for one of our anniversaries, and then we went out to a nice dinner. And that
She
was
beat
really
me.
nice.
In axe throwing.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Put Tanner in his place. See?
Yes.
Threatened me a little bit.
She's good with knives.
No.
Great.
Oh, that's a good quality. But yes, and then we went to a nice dinner. Was it teppanyakis?
Probably.
It's a teppanyakis. That was probably our best date alone.
So what do you guys enjoy doing together the most now?
Well.
Definitely playing board games.
Oh, you mean like in general? Okay. Playing board
Oh.
games? I was gonna say Disneyland trips.
Oh yeah. Obviously, vacationing together is very
Okay.
fun.
Yes.
Vacationing
But
together.
like our
But, like,
tradition.
day to day, we would.
Day to day would probably have to be board games.
Yeah.
She ever since we started dating, she got me really into board games. Some of my favorites are Catan and
Okay.
Ticket to Ride. Those are probably my two favorite board games that we play, and I think that's where we have the most fun because she is very competitive.
Yes. And I usually win, which
And
is
she
fun.
usually wins. That's why she likes it too. She likes beating
She
me.
likes to win.
Yeah.
It just comes easy to her, I guess.
Okay. All right. 2 more questions.
Okay.
First, you got to tell me about the engagement planning and the scenario in which that took place, the proposal. Tanner, I know had a big old plan, so let's hear about how all that went.
Oh man.
And
So-
tell me about the
And how are
proposal.
you?
So basically my original idea, so I proposed February 9th and I started planning it probably beginning of the year in January because Brilee really wanted to get engaged as soon as possible, as soon as the beginning of the year.
Yes.
She was on me every day. Tanner, are you gonna engage to me tomorrow? Are you gonna engage to me today?
I was waiting for the proposal. I
She was
very
waiting.
anxious.
I know I kept seeing you fake kneel once in a while. Oh, I'm just tying my shoes.
Yeah, I'm just tying my shoe.
There was
I had to
actually
do
one
it.
time where I thought he was gonna do it.
I really got her. It was at
Desert
Desert
Star.
Star.
It was just us and you and Tara Lee. And you pulled your phone out and you weren't recording, but it looked like you were recording. And then Tanner was just being like really sentimental. And so I
Yeah.
got really nervous because I thought it was coming. and then it didn't happen.
I went down to the knee and tied my shoe.
Yeah.
That was the best one.
Yeah. There's quite a few fake proposals.
Yeah, I had to throw you off because you were trying to expect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my original plan was to go to the aquarium and do it in front of the big water tank. I thought that would have been really cute for pictures and stuff. And everything was gonna go. I was gonna book it and everything. Not even a week before we were gonna do that, I was talking to Brilee and she's like, "If you're gonna propose to me, I just would rather it not be at the aquarium." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So,
Change of plans.
Yeah.
so then the second option was to do our prom date, which is the butterfly biosphere,
Okay.
is also, which, you know, in the long run seems like a better option anyway. And so on that
I
day,
thought it would be cuter for pictures.
yeah, she thought. So on that day, I tried to be somewhat smooth with it because I was trying to emphasize it was going to be next week the proposal and not this week. So I had the aquarium date planned for next week as well.
Okay.
On the way there,
Well, first of all, I was really stalling because I had a feeling.
oh yeah, she was
I
stalling.
went and got my nails done, and I like
Her hair done too,
forever
right?
to get ready. I mean, he's just sitting here with the family waiting for me to be.
I was
ready.
just sitting here so bored. I was
Probably
like,
so
I know I'm doing
anxious.
this, so I just kind of wait here.
And I was nervous, so I was just naturally going so slow. Then you pick me up.
And we pick her up. We drive to the butterfly biosphere.
Okay, but on the way, whenever me and Tanner were alone, I'd always look at his pockets for the ring box.
Oh yes.
But I couldn't see it.
Yeah, she couldn't see it because I got a tiny ring box.
Yeah.
I had to because she's so sneaky with it.
Yeah.
So we get to the butterfly biosphere, and
Here's
she was
the
still
sweet
very
part.
nervous. Here's my smoothest part of the whole engagement process. I parked right next to our cameraman, Taryn or Trina. I parked right next to their car. Didn't even know until we parked right next to them because I saw the Spider-Man swinging off the car door.
He's like, "Is that Taryn and Trina?"
I said, "Nah, it's not."
He's like, "I know that's their car."
Gosh, that was so dumb of me. I hopefully didn't ruin it, but then we get in there and
Well, on
I
the way
tried
in,
to-
I was like already crying. 'Cause
She was
I
she
was
just
really
knew.
excited. I thought it was coming, so I was already crying.
Oh man, and so we get in there. I'm trying to pretend like this is a normal date, so I get the tickets and I like walk around instead of going into the butterfly biosphere, trying to stall so she doesn't think it's gonna happen. And we walk around, and I immediately she sees Trina all the way at the other end.
I think Taryn like walked up to me.
Yeah. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, I just gotta take you over there. And so we went next to the waterfall, and that's where I proposed.
Awesome.
You know, did our kiss make out, and got some good pictures, and
It's very exciting.
Brilee cried the whole time.
No, it was
I
really
got
fun.
it together.
She got
Well, while you were proposing, I remember seeing the video. Brilee's over there bouncing the whole time. It's just
I was so
bouncing.
nervous. Well, and then Tanner was like nervous and he was trying to put my ring on. And I thought it didn't fit because he couldn't get it over my knuckle, but he was just being too nice. So
She's trying to be very soft.
shove it on there.
And Brilee's also going like this.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
All right, and Brilee felt all good about it. Was all excited. And okay.
It went
Of
good.
course.
Yeah.
So did it go as you had hoped at the end of the day?
Yeah,
The
I
proposal.
thought it was better than what I hoped. I didn't know what he
Really?
was gonna do, but I was just glad that he did it.
Were you glad that it was, because you, originally she didn't want it in public.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to. Well, I'm really weird about kissing in front of people, so I didn't.
I will tell you, that's the first time I've ever seen you guys
I
kiss.
know.
In the years you've been together.
Besides on the recording.
That's on the recordings.
It's on the recording.
But yeah, I was really nervous, but it was like people didn't. I thought people would kind of like huddle, which I didn't want. Like I just wanted it to be between me and Tanner. But people like some
Yeah.
people would look and then they just go the other way to respect our privacy, which was nice. And then Trina recorded us kissing, which in the moment I didn't even notice because I was just so happy.
So you're still focused on me?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Last question. What are you super excited about for your future?
You can go first.
Probably the most exciting thing I am about our future. Wait, what?
What's the most exciting? What are you most excited about for your future?
Just one thing. It's hard.
I think one of the most exciting things that I'm looking forward to would have to just be spending a lot more time together. Because during our relationship, we just did long distance for a while. Because she was going to college at Utah State and I was down at Utah Valley University. And so we spent a lot of time apart during the weekdays and didn't get a lot of time together. So I think when we're married, we'll have a lot more time to be around each other and just enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, I agree. And then just like seeing each other accomplish like all the things that we've always talked about, and then like growing our family and traveling and all that too.
I think I finally convinced her to travel with me a little more because she's a little more hesitant on traveling than I am.
Yeah, but you've talked me into it, so we're good.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
We're excited.
Yes, we are
Thank
too.
you. Getting excited.
Holla.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.